Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to City Skylines 2. This is part 8. In between the episodes, I built this livestock farm over here, and it has quite a big area, I would say. And then I placed some little houses here and there, and I made this irregular scattered zoning again, so I didn't fill up the whole zones, to keep some distance between the houses and to have different sizes. And yeah, other than here where everything looks more or less the same, so from the size of the lot. And yeah, somehow, especially for rural areas, I like this way. And what I'm planning to do next is making a rather big living area here. But first I'll show you here. Here I made 2 vegetable farms. One bigger one and one smaller. And here we still have some place left over. Maybe for a park later, sooner or later. We will see. And here I have some tiny living places. And yeah, there was space left over and I thought, why not? And I'm sure that will change over time. And yeah, on this island, now it feels like we have plenty of place and we can leave place between the living quarters, but I'm sure rather soon it will feel very filled and not as plenty. And maybe sooner or later I will even remove the farms when it gets all crowded up. But now I enjoy this "we have enough place on this island" feeling. And what I wanted to have a look is whether they started using the mixed zoning buildings. No, this is totally empty. But they will come. As soon as we have the need for the medium-sized living, then they will start building those. Yeah, and sadly it is those types of buildings, the mixed zone buildings, are only triggered by the need of medium density living, not by the need of commercial buildings. Because we have quite a lot of commercial demand, and yeah, and there is place for commercial buildings, mixed zones buildings, and we still have a little bit of office demand. So let's check. What is this? They are unhappy because of small homes. Okay. And this is medium-sized. I guess so. So maybe I just remove it. Oh, and they just building the same type again. Let's check. Yeah, maybe this is this medium density housing. Yeah, maybe I should put an office there and hope that this desire for medium density housing Like so. We'll give them the idea to go and build this mixed zoned houses. Yeah, do we have... Ah, we have quite a lot of row houses here. They are also mixed zone, medium density housing. But I want to keep them. I like this settlement here. Yeah, maybe we could improve it with some trees and such, but other than that, I like it here. And I think I want to keep it. So we have to grow, and then the people will start wanting to have those medium density housing. Okay. And maybe we can put some commercial buildings here on this driveway to the new area to make those commercial people a little bit happy for a while. So that should be enough. And they won't want industry. Sadly, the farming is industry, but somehow it doesn't fulfill the need for industrial buildings. And I don't want to increase this industrial quarter here. Maybe just a tiny little bit. This could be here. That should be enough for the moment. Yeah, and then I have to start planning with the industry there. But if I make the industry here, then everything in this direction will be stinky and the people don't want to live there. Let's check for the wind direction again. Wind speed. So the industrial stuff should go here. Or maybe we make all this more or less industrial with our power plant, and then we can start in this area. So let's check for the natural resources. Here we have ore, and there we have oil, more oil. Here we have agriculture. But if everything is industrial, we can't have farms, and the forests will become ugly and we can't harvest them anymore. So this won't stay this green. But when we decide to make this our industrial area, yeah, I think then it's okay. And on the other islands, every now and then we have some agricultural fertile stuff. Wow. Wow, this is scattered, but I think we can't go so far here. How far can we go? Oh, only this tiny little bit. So all this is out of reach. Okay, so this... Maybe we will never build there. Or maybe only a tiny little bit. Okay. Yeah, then maybe I should definitely start with this second town area. And maybe it's good to have look from above. Because somehow I don't want to have all this squarish grids. And I want to go with the terrain, with the landscape. But I want to fill a lot of people into it. So I won't zone it with here a little bit and there a little bit, but more like everything full. And then making a second school also what we need. Maybe having a park in the center. Or here, this will be a park, all this mountain with the ruined castle on top. Yeah, and all around this there is enough place for parks. So this is all living quarters. Okay. I just activate this. I have the contour lines on. And maybe I just follow the contour lines. Like so, and here. And there we go to this other road. And here we go like here. And there maybe we make a second go. And then inside the center. Yeah, I think this is a good idea. So maybe first, but we want normal two-lane roads. Yeah, and we go for this complex curve. Or maybe rather this curvy, endless curvy feature. So. Maybe one more turn. Smaller one, and then let's see how we can do this best. We can go into this here. Yeah. There it changes anyhow. And then we will come from here and follow the contour line. And maybe we don't even need to fill it up completely here. If we are lucky, we can afford more islands. And maybe then we don't need to live so dense. But it would be nice to have at least one center with very high skyscrapers and so. We will see how this is going. Okay. Maybe just removing, then going on. Sometimes the curves don't want to go like I want them to go. But it's getting better. So it feels more and more like I'm the one who decides where I want to have the roads. And here we just go into this point where the real road meets the gravel road. Okay. So now we have the basic layout. And maybe I just go parallel or in the center. No, maybe first here, like so. Maybe this is better with the other tool, the complex curve. First from here, 90 degrees to reach this area. And then we follow this, because this is not so curvy, this main road. And then later we connect with the very curvy road at the edge. So here, 180 degrees, and here, maybe like so. Yeah, well, they are a little bit angry. So, and maybe I make one connection here, like so. And then I can just connect to there. Okay. And here we can connect as well, or rather there. Yeah, this seems more in the middle of the stuff. Okay. And we leave this little bit of greenery open. Maybe we can put some parks there. So. Okay. And there also some parks. Or one more road. This is perfectly flat. It's wonderful to live there. So maybe I make something like a fancy shape. Yeah, and then I go from here to there. Okay, this is really fancy. And here we have to see, I think it's not so high that we can't build there, but maybe we do something where we follow the shape. So, and here I don't want to have too many crossings, but maybe one more should be okay. To follow this road. Okay. And then we take the others. Like like so. Maybe 90 degrees would be better to start with. Okay. So we have to make something in between those as well. And from here... Then here it looks rather odd. We could have made this totally squarish like, but yeah, I like that I show, or maybe I should have made, here this is following this line, and this is different. I follow this line. So maybe I should remove those and follow the center line again. Yeah, I think in the end this will look better. To have this, what is an arterial or connector or whatsoever, dictates the shape of the other roads. So we go from here to there. Leaving a little bit of space between those. And then, yeah, then it's the question where we should connect. Maybe I should go here and follow this. Okay, and then we can leave this empty and maybe make a school there or so. And now the next one, not too far away. This is still, yeah, this is okay. Like so. And I'm still learning and experimenting a lot with the shape of how I want the city to look like. Because sometimes this grid-like building is okay. For example, for industrial areas, I don't have problems with grid living. Okay. Here we should maybe go into this and later making it roundabout. And here maybe like so. And here another one. To fill this up. And Then I think I will zone those shorter because of the slope issue, and the others will be filled completely. So, and here we make this medium density mixed zoning from the get-go. Then we already have something like a village center for this. Oh, I need to have some connecting little roads. And maybe I just make them straight on. Sometimes we need a little curve, so I think this is enough. And here, okay, and there, and they can meet with this, and maybe even with this. Or no? No, the last one is not really needed. Okay. So, now, the zoning. Yeah, this is okay. So, full zones to fulfill all those. We wanna live in our single family home needs. Here they don't wanna live. Maybe because of the noise of the no commercial area. Oh, and here we have another connector or arterial. In a big city, I see definitely the differences between arterial and connector because of the hierarchy, but here this is still so small that, yeah, somehow there's only one step between the highway and the smaller roads. And maybe it stays like that because we only have small islands. We will see. And so it's hard to decide whether this is okay, but this is no real arterial because it doesn't come straight from the highway. And this here is no real arterial either. It comes straight from the highway, but it leads directly. This is just a small connector that leads to this living quarters. And they don't want to live there. I have to check, but they seem to be happy there. So, okay, and now we start with the diverse zoning. And I think with the smaller buildings, it will be easier to keep it rather nice here on this slope. So, maybe like so, and here, and there. Let's see how they want to live there. And here we just go into the center. And when we have space in between, it's easier to landscape it. And we will see how it turns out. So, here are the very tiny ones. And as far as I know, the 2x2 is the smallest size that is available. So, and here we go for something a little bit bigger. Okay. Yeah. Now with this road, I think this mixed zoning would be too much. At least for the moment. Because this is somehow such a outside rural road. It doesn't feel like the center road of living town at all, other than here, where this should be the center road of this part of the town. And they don't like it there because it's the wrong zoning. So there is nobody unhappy. Something is wrong with this. Let's check for the zones. The shape is a little bit off. Maybe I make it like so. Maybe one here, and then they could have a 2x3. Oh, and this is still... So now we get a very tiny one here and a narrow one here. I think this is better. And this is already zoned, yes? So we just have to wait. And they want another high density one. Do I already have one or not? They look like the medium size. Let's check. Or maybe I put one here and they were not happy. Very often they are not happy with this high density living. Then they say, oh, my living quarters are too small, and then they move out. And then they ask again, oh, we want... Where would be a good place for high density living? Maybe I make a little place here, and then we will see. Okay. Oh, we have our first traffic jam. Oh, whoa. Amazing, amazing. We need roundabouts and bigger roads and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, yeah, it's happening. Oh, and such a lot of people who walk there. Maybe we need buses. And they have to walk all over the place. And here this seems quite crowded as well. Very good. No, it's never good if it's too crowded. And here they waiting for a hearse. I'll check whether we can increase the hearse capacity of this cemetery. No. Columbarium, a set of walls. Ah, this is only available when you have the crematorium. Do I want to have a crematorium yet? No. And the cemetery is not really used at all until now. Only the number of hearth is there. No, they can be 15. And there are only 6 on the way. So that should work. Yeah, I mean, we have only 115 deceased from 5,000, so we don't need a crematorium yet. Okay, so let's check for our new village. Yeah, it's a little bit slowly. And when you look from here, you think, why haven't I increased it till here? It looks very different when you go for this contour lines. But I already thought before maybe we can go a little bit further here. So, yeah, if this develops good, we can go further and maybe flatten it a little bit in some parts to make it more easier to live there. And then we can increase this. Yeah, but I'm hopeful this, in the end, this will be the biggest area on this island to live. Okay. I think, oh, it's already a very long episode. Yeah, sometimes I forget the time. Okay, so that's it for this episode. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for watching and all the best. Till next time. Tschüss.